Roger Dongray designed the Cornish Crabber 24 Mark III and Mark IV as an offshore passage maker. The waterline is measured from where the most forward point hits the water to the most aft point of the vessel. Length over deck is measured from the most forward point of the deck to the most aft point of the deck. Overhangs both fore and aft are the difference between these two measurements. Length overall is the first place you can touch to the last place you can touch. The beam is measured across the widest points of the boat. The vessel's draft, known as what she draws, is taken from the waterline to the furthest most point of the boat below the water. The coach roof has an arc shaped from gunwale to gunwale. This would help destabilise the boat in an inversion situation compared with a flush deck. Overhangs have a role to play and aren't just there to look pretty. The area that carries the hull shape out of the water towards the transom is called the run. This reduces breaking waves in a following sea. The freeboard is measured from the sea level to the deck level and is greater on the Mark IV than it is on the Mark III. Below the waterline, she has steel punchings encapsulated in resin in an encapsulated keel. She also uses this same method to remove any list. The ballast fills the forward part of the keel all the way up to the stem head. You often see thermal contraction cracks in this type of ballast. This is not a problem unless there's rust within the area. Her weight produces a much nicer motion than many larger vessels. Her hull is designed for weight stability, not form stability. This means two things. Firstly, she will start tender and stiffen as she heels, the complete opposite to form stability. This is alone due to her starting as a deep V and finishing as a shallow V. The deck joint is 5 inches biscuit tin type. This is twice the joint of the Mark III and provides more than 2 times the rigidity to the hull. You can clearly see the Mark III looks a lot sleeker than the Mark IV with its low deck. But is the Mark IV really all sunshine? I've noted a couple of things with mine. Like you must turn the sink seacock off on a port tack, or the sink will fill up and then it will overflow and you will end up with water in the boat. My starboard locker had round seals. They were meant to marry up with a square locker. Long tacks in bad weather allowed the side benches to pool. This was sorted easily with a couple of skin fittings inside and out. I found the original furlers hard work and they would leave a twist in the sail. I replaced them both with Plastimo systems and now they're a doddle. She is a brilliant boat for single-handed sailing and I find it very easy and rewarding to sail. I hope you enjoyed my pros and cons video on the Crabber 24 Mark IV. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to listen and watch. Thank you.